racing to me like an athlete. She sit with the G's, ain't seen no way. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO. That's how I be happening. This for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get crackin', put them in the. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weak since. Damn. Tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil. Make the city proud. Put it on for them. Come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartment. Stay shiny. I'll forever be the hardest. Big time. Like New Orleans. Real shiny. Like the women know you. Yeah. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palm, spilling, code 3 on 4, she don't want a 16, renegade on up, make it, buy a tree, no love, I'm asleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section, gotta show my homies I'm on now, both souls on the ground, never sold out, what you know about this, no glitz and glamour, under my polo pajamas, face getting ran, gotta watch for the cameras, before you get freaky, can't with no random these sneaky, if police come action, then you never see me, the ghetto will trap you, but I love it, yeah, I love it, in the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing, in the dirty apartment, stay shiny, I'll forever be the hardest, big time, like New Orleans, real shiny, like the women know you, yeah, city in the ghetto, I'm a soldier, where they at, where they at,
we need nobody else but God. That's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family turn your back on you, everything, you know what I'm talking about? But you know one day, you got a soldier like me, I'm gonna stay solid, baby, to the bone, bro, so you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Off the top.
I don't need your flowers, I'm living. First time I seen $1 million, I squinted. Broken me a pack to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project buildings. That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana, trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master stained glass windows. Got my vision from the past. I'm probably finna go to hell, but it don't matter, seeing heaven on earth. No, I could've been up on the shirt. If I ain't get my together, go to work. I've been hitting the licks since flip verse flirts. Riding like witchcraft, finding beauty in the darkness like Rembrandt. Everybody gang, gang, gang till it get bad. Do you hear me? Together was a mismatch. You ain't never finna win that. Nah. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartment, stay shiny. I'll forever be the hardest, big time. Like New Orleans, real shiny. Like the women know you. Yeah. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartment, stay shiny. I'll forever be the hardest, big time. Like New Orleans, real shiny. Like the women know you. Yeah. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? I'm vanilla, baby.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. For the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taking off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And not the greatest of efforts there, as this one will land out of bounds. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath complete.
And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Texans have struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
The only way the quarterback has time to allow that receiver to go that far is if the big boys up front do their job. I mean, the protection was excellent. The quarterback had all the time in the world to let his wide receiver work open, and when you can pass protect like that, you're going to generate a lot of big plays.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They put Wilson in motion. They'll look to throw. And he will not be able to get away. Great coverage downfield. Left him with nowhere to go.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force 4th down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On 1st down, it's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. That'll be intercepted. score! A pick six for the touchdown. Anders Carlson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Steelers are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Stroud to throw here on first down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Stroud. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A pass caught by Saquon. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right?
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. What can they do here on third down and 7? Now, Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A pass taken in by Harris. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first down, it's Harris. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. 2nd down and 8. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Here we go. Ready?
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he's in! Najee Harris! Touchdown Steelers! Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Stroud. Big strides. Look at him go. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
19 tackle. Here we go. Set. Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught downfield by Pickens. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Like, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
That's deep for Olave. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. To throw is Stroud. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On the ground, this is Harris. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Another run here with Harris. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
2nd and 11.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers move out in front, 20-17.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Stroud. A toss, left side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Olave is the motion man. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Right back to the air following that pick six. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That's brought in right side by Pickens. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Now here's second and goal.
Here we go, Shaq. Check,
Putting the tight end in motion.
18, right here. 19, Lion. Come 19, come 19. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught side of the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers go up by 3. It's 27-24. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the AFC title game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. On first down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
There's a short one taken by Ingram.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up fourth down. The Texans getting all set to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready? Set up. Go track, ready?
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
Hey, Bronco. 70 Timberwolf. 70 range. Set up.
Back to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He will have a Steelers first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Quick throw here is complete. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big gain.
They run it over center with Harris. He'll get about 2. Marquise Bell up to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston. In the red zone now, he'll drop to... And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll give it to Harris again. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. Here's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll take this forward for about 5. One quarter remains here in the
end of the 3rd quarter.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run with Harris. And he's across the 40, close to a 1st down, as the tackle's made at the 41-yard line. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
19 Tigers, Buffalo 18. Tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first down. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Stroud. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Second and goal. One more time, it's Harris. And now for a second time, he loses the football. Oh, those hurt so much. Knocking on the door, getting down inside the 5 to fumble there. Greg, it never feels good to fumble, but in that spot on the field, that stings.
Yeah, it's just a brutal way to end this drive, but you got to give credit to defense. The philosophy of red zone defense, Mike, is takeaways and field goals. In this case, they force the big takeaway, and they keep points off the board.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. Now, Stroud. That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A give, and here comes Harris. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hawk 7, Hawk check, Panther. Ready.
Give up the middle to Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Here's 2nd and 6. A run. Here's Harris. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Third and a yard.
Reload, reload. Check. Check, hurt, hurt.
We'll try to run for it with Harris. He will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Harris. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the give, it's Harris. Harris, first down. He's not done. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 23-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
Here's Harris. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Harris. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.